Hey guys, AC here. This one is a first one for me. It's a tag video called Fragrant Friends Tag. The tag was given to me by my friend Chad. Chad, hi buddy, from his channel called Shaven on the Dark Side, SOTD. Very imaginative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to his channel in the description of my video. Do check it out. His channel is amazing if you already haven't checked it out. So what is this tag video all about? You will get given 11 questions. I've added one more. Sorry Chad, I had to do it. There are 12 questions, and hopefully by the end of those 12 questions you will know a little bit more about me in terms of why I became a fragrance reviewer and stuff like that. You know, all fragrance stuff. So the first question: how many bottles do you own? Far too many. Far too many. I counted this afternoon because I was having a little discussion with one of my subscribers, Amir, and I was telling him that I'm really sweating now because I've got more than 250 bottles. I actually have 271 bottles, including one or two backup bottles. I don't buy backup bottles. 272 bottles. I also have handmade fragrances which come in bottles like these. They are 15.5 ml, 12 ml. They're basically Arabian perfumery. I've got many of them. I think I've got about 16 or 17 of these. They're all niche. They're quite expensive, and I've reviewed one of them, which is called Milano Cafe. I also have decants of various sizes. These are 5 ml decants. I've got about 24 I think, of these decants. They're mostly very expensive niche that I want to enjoy, but I just order 5 ml, 10 mls. And I also have oils, which basically are the Arabian type oils. Got about 58 of them. So you can do the mathematics. It's about 370 odd. I also have samples which are in boxes, shoe boxes like these. I've got about 3 of them. So that's the total number. There must be about 1 or 2,000, between 1 and 2,000 somewhere. So that answers the question, how many bottles do I own? Second question, how do you store your fragrances? Very important, guys. Fragrance has to be stored so that there's no direct sunlight. So if you have a wall which faces away from your windows and doors, use that. I've got 3 display cabinets. They all face away from my doors and windows towards the other wall. So there's no direct sunlight onto them. That's how I store my bottles. I also have a cabinet, which is basically a dresser, and the drawer. I use the drawer to store fragrances which are smaller types and more precious, more expensive ones, into those drawers. Third question, what was your first fragrance? This one is quite a nice question. Brings back memories. It was a gift from my dad. It's He from Armani. When I was leaving for university, that's what my dad gave me. I used to use his fragrances till then. That was my first own bottle. Okay, what's your newest fragrance? This one is really good. It is by Arabian Oud, and it's called Cashmere. I'm not sure whether you can see the name. That's Cashmere. It's a really nice oud based fragrance. I'm going to review it shortly. I'm testing it. Quite an expensive one, but that's my newest acquisition. Okay, what is the most expensive fragrance you have? Alright, so if I go by ml, cost per ml, the most expensive I have are these 3. One is the Aglev. It's a 5 ml decant. I paid about 45 pounds, British pounds for it. So you can guess, it's a little over 8 5s are 40. So 8 pounds per ml. Yeah, more than that. This one is by Killian, and this one is called Black Phantom. I paid about 6.5 pounds for it. 5 ml again. And this one is again by Roja Parfums, and this is called the Aglev. I've got a few more. So per ml cost, these are most expensive ones, comes to about 8 pounds or a little under that, or sometimes a little over that. In terms of full bottles, I think the full bottle that I paid a lot of money for is this Amouage Jubilation 25. In fact, the 3 Amouages I got recently, I've paid about £170. This is a 100 ml bottle. These are the new formulations, magnetic cap. So yeah, I mean, three that I got were Epic, Journeyman, and Jubilation 25. They're all 170 plus. So these are the expensive bottles that I've got. Next one. What is your best bargain fragrance? So I've got two of them because of the weather. So for cooler weather, I have to tell you that it is this baby here. It is a phenomenal juice, guys. It is really fantastic. I've reviewed it. Oud 24 Hours by Ardal Zafran. Best cheapie I could have found. I think I found it for less than £15. The other cheapie that I would recommend for summer, it's about £12, is PS Fine Cologne by Paul Sebastian. One of my absolute favorites. I love this fragrance, guys. It's beautiful. Ideal for summer. You can wear this in any weather. It's got a lot of performance, guys. Lots and lots of performance. Beautiful fragrance. Okay, so next question, question number 7. What is your favorite fragrance store? I think it has to be Selfridges, London, Oxford Street. Because I have memories. I've been going to that store for about 20 odd years. Recently, I've also started going to Harrods for the last 2 or 3 years. So Harrods, London, and Selfridges, London. Those are the two stores. I do a lot of my fragrance shopping online. My favorite online shopping joint would be Notino. I get a lot of stuff from Notino. So that's one. Question number 8. What is your favorite fragrance? What is your favorite fragrance in your collection? Well, hard to pick, but I've picked a couple. So for cooler weather, 1740 Histoire de Parfum is an absolutely amazing fragrance. I've reviewed this, guys. I did not get many views on that fragrance, but I tell you what, this is a superb fragrance. It's something which is not replicated by a lot of niche houses. Histoire de Parfum are one of the niche houses that I really respect, and this is a fragrance which I absolutely adore. This is a superb fragrance. Check out my full review. You will like it. It's a stunning fragrance, guys. For warm weather, my absolute favorite is Mancera's Cedrat Bois. I do not know whether you can see. There's a lot of light being reflected. Cedrat Bois it is. And I think this is fantastic summer fragrance. Absolutely amazing. Question number 9. What is your next fragrance purchase? My next fragrance purchase, I haven't thought about it, but I think I'm dilly-dallying between Valentino Uomo Intense and Spice Bomb Extreme. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. That could be the one. What is your dream fragrance to purchase? Creation E by Roja Dove. It is very expensive, but I'd like to have a bottle of that, full bottle of that. Having said that, I would also like to have a full bottle of Diaghilev by Roja Parfums. Beautiful. Okay, question number 12. No. Okay, question number 11 this is. Why did you become, this is the question I've added. Why did you become a fragrance reviewer? See, I think this is an important question because if you're finding out about your reviewer, lots of things about your reviewer, one question that has to come in is, why did you become a reviewer? See, this is fun for me. I love it. And I really have a tendency to go very deep into the scent, analyze the scent, and try and understand the story of that fragrance. And I wanted to share that with the world. And that's the whole reason I became a reviewer. I have no ambitions to become a YouTube celebrity. But I would love to be known as a person who gives ample justice to a fragrance. And judging by the comments I've received from many of my subscribers, well, I don't have many, few of my subscribers, is that I'm able to do justice. Yeah, they enjoy the videos. If I add 5 minutes of value to your time, if I put a smile on your face, if I really become the reason for you to acquire a great fragrance, that's done. That's my job done. So this is the reason I became a fragrance reviewer, and this is the question I wanted to add, just to see your motivation. And the last question, who would you like to see do this fragrance tag video? Okay, now this is an important one. I thought, why not put a little twist here? I'd like to actually include a lady fragrance reviewer who recently bumped into me. She found me, she discovered me, It happened yesterday, and I checked her video. She's an amazing reviewer. She's very new, but she reviews men's fragrances, and I found her take very interesting and very authentic. Yeah, her name is Agnes Eva or Eva. I will put the description. Agnes, if you're watching this video, hello from AC. And there's a gentleman who is a great friend of mine. We have been chatting for the last, I've been doing this for 8 months. We've been chatting for the last 6 months or so. He hooked me up very early doors in one of my videos. I think he loved the St. Dupont recommendation. His name is Ben Daniel. Now Ben Daniel has a different style of review. And the reason I wanted to include these two tags was Ben basically doesn't do a lot of singular fragrances. He doesn't do a detailed review. He does a lot of haul videos. He does a lot of top 10 type videos, and he focuses on budget fragrances, Marks and Spencers, Zara's, Armaf's. He loves doing those videos, and he does them very well. So I wanted to include those two tags. So my next two tags are going to be Agnes, be ready, and Ben Daniel. Over to you folks. See you later on. Bye bye.